Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jeff. Welcome back to some more Warzone. Yo, my sleep schedule is absolutely destroyed. I don't even know. I've only slept like 4 hours right here. Everything is so messed up. It's 2 in the afternoon. I only slept 4 hours, so doing the math here, I think is so backwards. I had something to do a couple days ago with Alexis. I finally ended up getting my one PC to start working, and from that point forward, I haven't wanted to get off of my computer now that it's working. Like, every single morning that I wake up and I decide to turn my PC on and it actually turns on, my whole day changes. It's amazing. You know when you were a kid and you got like a new game or something and all you did was stare at the fucking cover until you got back home? It's that, but also similar to like the games that I really actually wanted to play. I look forward to getting on my PC. Funny part is it's not getting on here to play Warzone, that's for sure. I mean, I could try to do like a quick little drop in here. I have a bad feeling though. You know what? No, I don't want to play. It's gonna be a bad start to my day. I'm just gonna go face first. I already know what's gonna happen. If I go down here, land somewhere, get like 3 or 4 kills, start getting nervous, finally get my loadout. Every single time I get my loadout, that's when I choke. As soon as I finally get my loadout, I'm like, all right, cool. This is the gameplay people want to see. Not this ground loot kill type of shit. And every single time I finally go and pick up that loadout drop, I get real nervous. I start running out in the open. I want to fight everyone and anyone, and I just get beamed in this meta. I'm stupid. I don't really know how to approach half the fights, apparently. Happy Easter to everyone that celebrates. Easter is definitely one of the more lighthearted ones for me, especially from when I was a kid. I have a lot of fond memories with Easter. There's nothing filled with candy, maybe a couple presents here and there, just depending on who I talk to during the day. We're here with Mr. Donut, level 228. Pops' dead silence is completely aware that you're able to actually spatially walk around the map instead of just go up and down these places. There it is. Huge advantage once you actually know how to climb up all the walls and buildings and stuff like that. A lot of people just don't use it. A lot of people just kind of stay on the path that the game kind of leaves them to. There's a thing of stairs. Climb in there. Oh, there's a window right there. Can't climb in there. The only way in there is going to the stairs. But what you don't know is there actually is a way to climb through the window and press them right up from behind. Learn how to do that kind of shit. Yeah, you have such a huge advantage over players. They have no idea where you're coming from. They're used to only staring at one way once they finally make it into a certain building. Certain players always land in certain areas where they just always watch a certain room or a certain building or something, and there's always this common route that someone is taking that they've killed probably 1,000,000 times. There's a lot of trial and error when you're, you know, the average player that only gets around like a 1 KD, probably even less. I mean, think about that. Every single time you go to spawn in on the game, it takes like 10-15 minutes to get into a match every single time, just for you to maybe get 1 or 2 kills. And then die. Just imagine playing a free-for-all game where you go 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 1-1, 0-1, 0-1, like over and over and over again. It is a grind. Donut already got his loadout here just by fighting one person. Oh, I never find that situation. If I were this guy right now, probably have like $3,000 in a headache. Meanwhile, anyone and everyone that I ever run into or come across on this game that just land in these random obscure areas, straight up just find the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory golden ticket every single time they land here. Like, this dude's just finding stacks on the ground. I never see this. Spectating today simply because it's Easter, okay? We gotta have good energy out here. And I'm definitely not gonna have good energy if I play, because I got on and played Diablo yesterday for like 18 hours or something like that. I'm from like level 50 to Paragon 400 or some shit like that, full Talrasha. People probably have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but got the guy marked. It seems like the guy is the one over there in the Jeep that's driving away, so they're probably gonna be chasing each other around this whole time. Nope, he ended up jumping out, actually. Wonder if he's gonna hop back in his vehicle or fight. No, it looks like he's trying to fight here. He's trying to stay on the inside. He knows that the guy is coming. Oh. Ends up getting cracked. I don't know if he wants to keep this yet. There we go, broke his armor. He knows he's not gonna push, so he's just gonna armor up here. Smart move. Mr. Donkey just absolutely smoked. I mean, it's all right, buddy. You only had a regular M16, and this guy just comes flying in at you with FAMAS and AUG. I mean, what else are you gonna do, man? FAMAS AUG, FAMAS AUG, FAMAS AUG. It's a different time. These guys eat, sleep, and breathe FFAR. There he goes. He's jumping. Fat no. All the confidence in the world. That sweep goes over. He's just like, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go in. Me, I would have been like, well, if I had Ghost, I would still sit up there in the corner. People just, I don't know how they know to just move so fearlessly without any UAV. Like, how do you move at all when solos is the way that it is? When the AUGs are everywhere, you know what I mean? Like, the vehicles are one thing, but the AUGs are just... Like, why would he go and That AUG nerf really makes it look like it's a lot more difficult to use. I know they kind of do like these secret balance patches. They tell us what they patched, but they patch way more than that. But have we come to the agreement, everybody, that the AUG nerf is absolutely not enough? Maybe that's what I need to do. Instead of worrying about this shit where I'm like searching for people super hard, I just bounty. It sounds like common sense, but I swear it all just goes blank as soon as I hop in the game. Right, so he picks up his Ghost class with his AUG FAMAS combo now. I guess that's the play. Why do they always get Ghost in particular? Especially when you drive around in vehicles. Like, I know that Ghost is incredibly powerful. It's super powerful for the players that, like, are just sitting there. And obviously, it's not like it's not strong for a super high-level player as well. But I just feel like combat-wise, if you're driving up and pushing bounties and stuff with vehicles, I mean, Ghost is actually not doing a single thing for you when you play like this. It's just weird that that's the perk of choice. It's surprising that more people didn't, I don't know, pick something else. I mean, really, there's only 3 choices. You got Overkill, Restock, and Ghost, right? Saw that his target was over here in the stadium, and he has not even he drove over there and just drove out and around now. He's going around the other side of the building now. I think this guy is actually playing this pretty intelligently. It almost seems like he's kind of waiting to see if something will happen inside of the building before he presses it. Unless he's truly just waiting for the person to jump off, but I doubt that. Oh, maybe they did. Yeah, there they go. Never mind. See, if I were playing, they never would have left. Pops up in there. He wants to go for the challenge now. Throws a stun grenade completely over the thing. See, I swear, if I were peeking that guy, he would have beamed me immediately with everything that he had. Guys stand no chance against Mr. Donut. This guy's just built different. No holes in his game. Get it? He's a donut. A hole. It's Easter fucking last. The last game we spectated was incredible. The comments that I saw underneath of the video as well, they were explaining the story of friendship, happiness, deception, loyalty. You see everything in solos, especially at 4 a.m. How is Warzone in the afternoon on Easter Day? A day where good energy is out there, and we're moving within the surefire safety of the Bertha with a trophy system on there, the classic. Indestructible, no fear. No one wants to shoot at you, no one wants to do anything, because they know if they bring attention to themselves, it's over. That's just what solos are. It's honestly surprising that I want to play solos as much as I do. Maybe I should just spam like solo duo, solo trio, and just become one of those types of players. Just spam it, never go for dubs, just... Where is he going? There must have been a player over here that he's gonna hold or something. Right? He marked this bunker a long time ago. I'm curious what he's gonna do here. He's gonna go in and check it. It's been opened already. So is there a player down here? He's gonna do an Easter egg or some shit? Oh, he's going to buy this. Foresight? Yep, there it is, Foresight. So, final circle is right here in this building. I guess that's a pretty smart way to play. Early game, he tries to go aggressive. I mean, he only got, you know, 4 or 5 kills, you know, stuff like that. But, so early game, he pressed a couple of players until he got enough money, immediately bought loadout, bullied someone with loadout, picked up his second loadout. I mean, that just sounds so simple and straightforward, but I swear when I play, I get through 2 of the steps and die. 2 of the steps, I'm too poor. 3 of the steps, I die in my first gunfight. It's, like I said, way more fun to watch than play. If we're playing multiplayer, hey, I'll hop on multiplayer. I'll kill somebody 50 times. There's just like this one life where you just have to sit around and hide. And no, apparently thinking with my brain is just not my strong suit here. It's more so the more I think, the worse I'm off on these games, because it just seems like I think myself into a corner of panic. Hops into a new vehicle, immediately challenges now, takes shots through the windshield. He's gonna hop in. Of course, I mean, the player's not gonna shoot at him. There's another player landing down in between them. This is the grenade. The other player, the third player, just grabs the Bertha. What? This is the state of solos. We know this. This is a lot less frustrating than the people just sitting and hiding in corners, though. That literally have no kills, got nothing going, play super slow, just wait to shoot people in the back. This, I would actually accept this more so than the other style of gameplay. I would rather everybody feel overly confident in their vehicles and move around than not confident in their ability to move anywhere and just sit inside of buildings and just beam people from years away. I would rather this, no doubt in my mind. Take some more shots out of Mr. Donut. There's another player coming in.
I'll take the wheel.
I mean, what's the point of waiting, man? Just drive to the final circle. I guess he doesn't want to lead them there. He kind of wants to get away from them to see if they're going to follow him, maybe. Top 18 situation. Mr. Donut still just driving around in a circle around his opponent. No one can really do anything about it. Oh, he drops out. Oh, Mr. Donut. They found a hole in his game, finally. 7 KO, got 4 kills. I mean, I'd say that's the average, which is why I'm so disappointed in myself that I literally dropped like 4 to 5 kills average a game. It is so sad. At least recently, anyway. It's been rough. Oh, bro, just land super. Eventually, you'll get a game. It's just See, yeah, but I land super, I kill 5 to 7 people, get a godlike start or whatever, and then I get out there and I make a stupid decision. I'm just dumb. I'm just stupid. I'm too stupid for BRs, apparently, or not ratty enough or something. I don't know what it is about BRs, but it is a completely different ballgame from multiplayer. I can't. Kevin KO hops out aggression. He's still using the Salvo 50-round magazine, which is actually not recommended anymore. Ends up getting cracked here. Both injured each other pretty greatly here. Now, here's the thing. Does Kevin have the same energy as Mr. Donut? Thick stepsis. I think maybe that guy was playing on like 2 sensitivity and couldn't turn around fast enough. I don't know. There's 2 different types of players right there after you go and crack him. Either you're the type of player that will literally turn tail and run, jump in their vehicle, and not even bother to try to fish the player out of the buildings, which is something I absolutely hate doing without restock. I hate having to press into an angle I know that they're holding over and over and over again. I'd rather just like actively just avoid doing it, which results in me just not fighting. Makes no sense. He wants to see if somebody's gonna peek. Oh, okay. Oh, there is somebody up there. How did he know? Oh, no one ever lands back down on me, but I also just immediately dip off. Maybe I should wait on Kevin. 6 kills, pressing up on the building, doing the heartbeat through here. Gotta get a little bit of reassurance here. Down, it's very quiet. I'm pretty sure the player above him, looks like Fredo's probably the one that's hopped into the Bertha over there, and they're taking off. Yep, there they go. Kevin's just kind of stuck all by himself in this building now. Pretty sure everybody has their loadout at this point. Everyone's ghosted. Kevin KO. Resting assured here on this Easter. Playing very, very slowly, very methodically. The flow of the game is peeking slowly through doorways, holding angles. This guy would probably be great at Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, scope it in. He's got the variable zoom on it. Ugh. Why would you do that to the car? So the recon, actually, not everybody is ghosted, it looks like. Called an airstrike down, destroyed at least one of the vehicles. I mean, this circle is pretty tough. This circle isn't the worst for, Kevin ends up getting it while he works. He was trying to rotate in. He's just holding them out. Kevin knows exactly where he's at in relation to everybody else on the map, I guess. Oh, never mind. No, he doesn't. Getting chased down. Now, the player doesn't want to make too aggressive of a play right here and make a move. He knows it's really late, and if he ends up taking this fight and even barely winning, he might be too weak to take on the third party. This is a really hard rotation here for Kevin. Kevin ends up making it behind a different player. Really, really lucky that he came out, you know, just that second later. He's gonna take the long rotation out. Hop in a vehicle instead for safety. Got 2 Berthas versus the vehicle. They're blocking him off, holding him out. He's gonna stay right here and feel safe instead of running into the building. The other player hopped out of their Bertha and hopped into the building. He's probably gonna really regret that move though, because they can't go to a building now. He hopped out. Now his tac mask is broken, so this is really shitty. Kevin in a really disadvantageous position. But if we're talking vehicles and not setups, what are we doing? Final circle roller derby. It is the world's smallest circle. It's rotated multiple times. We're on circle 11. Kevin's getting injured. He doesn't have a good vehicle to protect himself, but he ends up outgunning him. Fredo loading there, got that 50-round salvo mag, doesn't give a fuck about the nerf, ends up peeking it. He ends up getting him. He actually won. GG's to that man. I mean, he was literally in the worst position possible right there. I can't believe Fredo actually choked that shit. Played in this way, like that is the average successful game in solos. You get a few kills. Very rarely, you only got like 1 close call in the game. GG, Kevin.
GG,
you're an incredible
3
player.
inches to the left.
Nice, man.
Inches to
Thank
the
you.
left.
No problem.
Cheating for sure, bro.
Why?
2
Who's
inches
cheating?
to the right, and it's hitting him all headshots. You weren't even.
I'm
aimed on the
I'm using mouse, man, and keyboard.
Kevin definitely ain't cheating. I spectated him the whole.
Dude, he's
Thanks,
cheating
man.
for sure. His gun wasn't even aimed on the camera.
Oh, poor Kevin, man. It's the FFAR. Trust me, Kevin's not cheating. The gun is just stupid. They finally just now released this shit. Fuck, man, I could have made a video on this instead of doing a spectate, but now it's just, well, there's no way we don't see this everywhere.